Hello. Hey guys, I'm back. I gotta say the thing. I almost didn't. Um, New video. Not really new figures. If you only follow me on YouTube, you've never seen these. These were quite popular on Instagram, so I figured I'd show them. They're pretty fun. It's a group of SpongeBob figures, but made specifically off certain screen grabs, popular screen grabs. You can, I guess, memes if you want to call it that. I guess, but if you've watched SpongeBob, you probably have seen, these faces. My goal initially was to only paint these, and there's and do no sculpting. So the first one I did was this SpongeBob here, which is just based on the official SpongeBob. I did give it these overmolded arms for the sleeves, but like the print here is from the official one, and I brassed it off the face, and then I pretty much painted. It's just painted on there. This is the overtime face. Pretty much just pulled up an image from the episode and painted it, and I think it's pretty good. It's pretty clean, if I do say so myself. It's kind of honestly hard to tell that it's painted looking at it through my phone camera here, but it is. But there's really not much to say. It's overtime painted on a SpongeBob figure. I lied. That was the second one I did. I have an order already because I did this one first. So we have Who You Callin' Pinhead. Again, the legs are the official one, but then the little bow tie here and this entire face is painted by me. Again, just pulled up an image from the episode and painted it to look like that. You can actually see it's the back of Bib Patrick because that's the one I had to paint. But yeah, that face is just painted. SJ Bricks on Instagram actually made a printed one of these very recently. I don't know if it's still for sale or not. He actually DM'd me the day that I made this to say he was planning on making that figure as a product and that he was not copying me, that they were already planning it. It just happened that I pretty much painted the exact thing that he was about to start selling. So I think I saw someone comment that SJ copied me, but he did not. He warned me far in advance before he was selling those that he was making those. So shout out to SJ Bricks on Instagram. Very good vendor, pad printed seller. One of my favorite vendors currently. Then we had to get a little out of hand modification wise. Here is tonight Squidward. This is still an official Squidward piece, but I pretty much cut the mouth off and sanded around the bottom of the head so that actually, hold on, we're improvising. I'm getting up. I need to get something. Where is it? Of course it's over here. No, it's not. Oh Lord, where's I know it's in here. Found it. I recently sorted all my parts, but I had to find the bin that the parts are in. So this started as this. Damn it. God, son of a bitch. Alright, no. Okay, there's that. So this started, son of a bitch. Okay. I'm going to put it way over here so I don't touch it. But it started as this. So I like brassoed the eyes off. And of course it's going to take. So I brassoed the eyes off, cut this mouth off, sanded the bottom of the head to basically make it just that. This nose is sculpted. The original version wasn't, but it broke off, so I made a new one, so I had to sculpt a new nose. The only thing I don't like about this one is I probably should have sculpted the eyes too, because they look weird, like the 2D eyes like wrapping around the bulbous forehead. Kind of makes a weird shadow, but oh well. But yeah, there's the Squidward. Again, just painted. Besides that major modification to the mouth and adding this little nose, because there's really no way around it. I could have like painted it on like I did SpongeBob's. His nose is just painted on up here, but I think it would have looked weird for this one, so I ended up sculpting it. And then last one, probably the one that had the most work into it because there was simply no way around this one without sculpting, because there'd be a huge seam. Here is colorful language, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, I guess you want to call it. I don't know, it's just a screen. So I actually used the lobster claws for him, painted them to be normal red instead of dark red. He has a nose that's actually 3D and glued on. You know, again, this was the official Mr. Krabs piece. Like, these eyes are the official one. But I had to sculpt the mouth down the front of the torso to get it to not have a seam here. And then all this is just painted, you know, the little uvula and the tongue, the whole, like, that's all painted, and I tried to match Lego's red best I could. I actually just recently gave this a gloss seal because this was matte red paint, and I glossed it. You can kind of tell where the reds don't match perfectly, which I remember when I painted this thing, those match better, but since then, I guess it darkened, I don't know. But either way, you only see it from this front, which is what matters. So, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think all these look pretty good. These are just little, these don't take long to make at all. Like, each of these probably took, besides like Mr. Krabs and Squidward, to wait for like the sculpts to dry from where there was sculpting. Like, these didn't take long to make at all. Like, SpongeBob and Patrick probably took like an hour or so, each of them. So, like, they're fairly quick figures to do for a pretty good payoff. Like, I think they look really good. I really like translating 2D stuff into Lego. Hold on, I'll give you a bonus. For example, if you're a fan of Oni and G, I painted these Leviosa heads like ages ago. There's a picture of these on my Instagram, but I painted them just on the back of Lego heads. So I love translating like 2D drawings onto Lego. It's fun. It's easy to do pretty much because it's not tracing, but it's essentially like drawing what exists. But I really enjoy doing that. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially when they come out as nice as these did, because I really do think these are very clean and look very good. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm allowed to say that I'm happy with my work. I'm trying to get these where you can see them all. I guess that's good enough. But yeah, there you go. Custom SpongeBob figures that I've made. I don't know if I'll make more. My rule was to make them only if they have an official figure. There's some funny plankton ones I'd like to do, but like, it seems like it's impossible to do those on a 1x1 tube, like the official Lego plankton. A Sandy is possible, Mrs. Puff, but I'll only ever do them if I get my hands on the official figures for cheap to ruin. Like this Patrick I got was like missing prints on the face, but it didn't matter. I think the Squidward was too. Like, this is my mint, pristine, nice Squidward head, but I like specifically ordered like a shit one for some of these because I knew I'd be painting over them. So, yeah, but let me know what you think. If I do more goofy stuff, I'll post them. I like doing the fun custom stuff. These are painted. Like I said, they don't look painted, but they are. I think the only one that's easy to tell that they're painted is Squidward because the weird shaping on the face, but like the weird shadow rounded eyes over the bulbous forehead. But the rest of them, it's hard to tell, I think. But you know,